What's with YouTube? My name's Sam from Pictures Extra, and today we're back with another What If. This is What If Vegeta Rasied Kakarrot Part 2. And I'm going to jump straight into the story. We start there with them getting the 3 wishes on the Dragon Balls. Them kind of bickering between each other what the wishes should be. Them sort of knowing what they want. As the likes of Kakarrot kneels down to a young Dende and whispers something in his ear, telling him that is the first wish. Wishing for Kakarrot's immortality, but only Kakarrot's, as he has a plan. The wish is made, and Kakarrot feels his energy being restored to him, as if he was a never-ending, endless battery. It feels good. They asked what the wish was, and Kakarrot just waves it off, knowing that what the wish was, they assumed he wished for the group. The second wish is to bring back Planet Vegeta and those who were killed on and around it. And that wish happens as well. With their final wish, Kakarrot wishes for all Saiyans in the universe to be teleported to Planet Vegeta. And it happens. They all vanish and appear on that of Planet Vegeta itself. All the Saiyans there are confused, even the likes of Paragus seeing Planet Vegeta. But even more confused because the fact that everyone looks confused. He hears people talking about, didn't Frieza just blow them up and kill them all? This brings even more confusion to them, not really knowing what's going on. And then they hear it. Somebody shout. As flying up in the air, powering up, they see the likes of the 4 Saiyans: Kakarrot, Vegeta, Radix, and Nappa, as they tell everyone to gather at the castle. They do this because there's an order from Prince Vegeta. All the Saiyans gather within front of the castle, and it's just explained to them what happened, that they were all wished back. This gets a bunch of cheers and joys from people. Not from everyone. Paragus is fuming, thinking that this is his moment to strike. And Paragus isn't the only one thinking that. As Kakarrot has been slowly powering up to his maximum, which is actually higher than that of Vegeta's, with Vegeta being about 52, with Kakarrot being about 70. He has been training in secret, planning to overthrow the prince because he was still sick of the higher warrior stuff, the elite stuff. He was sick and tired of it all. As he then looks at the likes of the royal family, King Vegeta, Prince Vegeta, and Tarbell. As he looks at all 3 of them, moving as quick as he possibly can, releasing his full power, Vegeta turns, but it is too late as he is kicked into the air, followed by the 2 throwings of King Vegeta and Prince Tarbell. As they hit Vegeta, Kakarrot fires a massive garlic gun, a super garlic gun, vaporizing them in the sky as a warning to all of them. As he then shouts down to all of them, I, Kakarrot, am now the Saiyan King. Does anyone have any objections to that? If you do, come and face me. And a few people fly up thinking that this is their moment, and he obliterates them just by moving his hand across the air as they explode in a series of dirty fireworks. He asks if there is anybody else wishing to challenge him. There is no one. Even Nappa at this point is shocked. As he then looks towards Nappa, smiles, puts his hand down, turning his fingers, and Nappa himself explodes. He remembers what Nappa did to him. And Kakarrot holds a grudge. As he has declared himself the new emperor, he now tells everyone that he's going to defeat the likes of King Cole, Cooler if he has to, and take back this universe for that of the Saiyans. Because, let's be honest, this was their rightful universe. There's a lot of Saiyans cheer, a lot of them are terrified of Kakarrot, as Kakarrot has this nasty, almost menacing smile on his face. Some would call it evil. Others would call it the sign of being a Saiyan, but truly, it is that of just malice. His plan then goes off. He wipes out King Cole, gaining a ton of Zenkais in the process. He takes out Cooler, again gaining more Zenkai boosts in the process. At this point, he is at a power level of about 200 million, and he is only getting stronger. He's stopped taking pods through space. He doesn't need to. He flies through it. And with his body being constantly brought to the brink of death for the lack of oxygen, it's just giving him smaller and smaller Zenkais. Nothing substantial, but it still helps keeping his rule. Freedom groups are said to launch an attack upon the Saiyans, but they are wiped out. Kakarrot has put in his new regime of training, getting the lower class to the elite status. And as for the elites who hate it, he just takes them out. In this rule is a dictatorship. This is not a monarchy anymore. It's what he says goes. And, well, he says, and they go. Many years pass, and a fiend appears on that of planet Namek. A fiend known as Piccolo Jr. has made his way to the planet, requesting help from the Namekians to take down the likes of Kakarrot. But they don't want to help him. They sense too much evil in his heart. They know what the Saiyans are capable of, especially that Saiyan. Because the way the wish was worded was in such a way, going back, that he tells Dende to word it as in he can be the only immortal in existence and cannot be undone. And with the power he has gained because of this, even if the wish could be undone, it is impossible right now. He is far too strong for it. The Galactic Patrol was brought to their knees and wiped out. The Saiyans, at this point, have almost the full control of this universe, apart from the handful of planets that still try to resist. But they don't destroy them. There is no need to destroy them. He still wants this universe to be strong. He lets the freedom fighters get stronger for a better challenge next time. Many more years pass and Boo is about to be revived. Or so that's why I would want you to believe. Bobbidi comes to planet Namek, not planet Namek, planet Vegeta, or as it's now gone by, planet Sadala once again. As he gets there, he tries to mind control the likes of Kakarrot. But Kakarrot doesn't need his power. Yes, he is evil, but he has his sense of himself. Other Saiyans fall for this, and Kakarrot just wipes them out. Because in this universe, he is absolute rule. eventually the time comes where the likes of Beerus were to be awoken. As he is awoken, he is told about what happened to that of the Empire, and how it's fallen, and how this universe is under the reign of one man, the Saiyan Kakarrot. He goes there, attempting to just kill the Saiyan. He Hokais him, vaporizing him. As he turns around, he hears the sounds of someone cracking their neck, and Kakarrot looks at him, asking, is that all he's got? This gave him a massive Zenkai boost. As Kakarrot attacks him, he is still no match for the likes of Beerus, and Beerus plays with him for a bit, thinking that he must have just dodged the Hakai, as he hits him with another one, and another one, him getting stronger after each and every single one. His body is starting to adapt and change to these constant Hakais, absorbing the godly energy inside of them. He's starting to slowly catch up to Beerus. When Beerus is at 10% of his power, Kakarrot is there as well. Beerus pushing to 20%. Kakarrot is then pushing forward more and more as Beerus goes to 100% of his power, thinking just to end this right now. As he fires another Hakai, bigger, stronger than the last. This one does engulf Kakarrot, but he tries to bring it into himself, to absorb it, and is able to. He now holds the Hakai in his hand. He feels the godly power inside of it, and this terrifies Beerus. He was able to, within the matter of minutes, able to surprise the like of the God of Destruction. But then he sees something else. Kakarrot's body may be immortal, but absorbing all that energy, his soul was not. As he starts to see himself fade away, he throws the Hakai at Beerus. Beerus is killed by the Hakai as Kakarrot looks at himself as he is fading from existence. He doesn't want this. He tries to cut off the parts of the body that are disintegrating. They grow back, but they keep disintegrating. His soul not being able to handle all this pressure that he's brought upon himself. And eventually, he vanishes, leaving the Saiyans with no leader. Well, for now at least. Whis leaves, as there is no God of Destruction to take care of. There is still that of a Supreme Kai, because it is never stated if Beerus dies, that Shin dies. But it is stated the other way around. As that of Shin is wondering what to do. How to get a new God of Destruction. The 7th universe is wiped from existence. Zeno seeing that this universe has nothing to compare to a lot of the others, as he starts that of his plan to reduce the universes. And that is where I'm going to end this series off. This was a very weird one, and I didn't realise I was going to take it in this direction. But I hope you enjoyed, and until the next video, look left, look right, and where's the music?